Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will briefly talk about um, the micro-repo and why I use a micro-repo and um, how I manage my micro-repo. So first, we have the usually people are use the micro-repo and mono-repo. Mono-repo means everything is in the same directory, same repository, and micro-repo uh, is another way where we achieve this by adding small projects, so each team can focus one small module. So for example, I can build unlimited modules, I can build unlimited packages, the whole team can see others packages, when they build this, they update their own, they can push to the main repository. And uh, and I think this is a quite nice structure, so I adopt this strategy. What I do is that I use the submodules to manage the micro repo. So in this repository, I have already added some modules. So one you can see from here. One submodule is the dot make file, and the other one is a submodule that's specific to a project. Let's say a module of a product. So this make file represents that's the module that can shared across different teams. So if I need to share this, if because every team, when they do their in their dev environment, so when they do their development, they can they might use the same tech stack and the same infrastructure. For example, elasticsearch, MongoDB for the database, redis for caching, rabbitmq for messaging queue, prefect for orchestration and the schedule, min.io for the storage. So they might be, there are some shared ones that have, for example, the help module, right? So you have this make help, it will bring in. Okay, so let me fix this error. I'll add this later. So for example, make help. So it will bring everything here, including the module that's developed by other teams. So it is realized through this include, right? Um, so this is a help module. So the guard module. So for example, if you do the git commits push, or you cannot push anything, because the guard module will check that okay, right now you need this message m as a parameter. M, for example, I just update the update the infrastructure related infrastructure params. So it will automatically push all the commits. So here I did not follow the best practice. I just push them to the main repository. So since I'm the only one who work on this, I don't really care about this. But in the team environment, you might want to do a more rigorous way. For example, you will have the git, will have the branch, so you will have deletes, you will have checkouts, you will have create a branch and merge branches. There are a lot more that your team can work on. So whoever who is expert in GitHub, so they can program this and share it across the team, so the whole team follow the same standard. So here, I mean, you see that, I mean, this git push really commit, and so first it will scan all the submodules, where's the submodules, or that means all the modules in this modules directory. And for the packages, we don't have packages here, but I mean, we can do these packages for all the services, for all the apps. So you can do whatever you want, and you can push, or they just follow the same standard. They will commit everything, all the submodules, and push them. So which will make this very efficient. For example, if you want to pull, you just pull, so it will visit every submodule to pull the codes from the remote repository. So this is pretty much about the Git, shared Git. So in the make file, that I mean, you just include everything. So all this, for example, here I think we have the min.io, prefect, MongoDB, postgres. Yeah, we have everything. So you include all these submodules. So what does this do? So usually, I mean, if in the dev environment, sometimes in the staging environment, you just need to build elasticsearch locally, right? So what here we do is that, I mean, we have this elasticsearch up and the elasticsearch down. So the Docker file, it will have all the codes to bring up elasticsearch, which makes the work much efficient. So to do, so what we can do here, you see, we have this environment variables, right? So I will not show the environment variables. Instead, I think I will walk you through a demo environment variables. So the Elasticsearch username, the password, and also the Kibana username and the password, right? So the ports, expose the ports. And also you will have memory limits. So you can set this limit small or large. It depends on you. So here are all the environment variables. So usually, I mean, for the GitHub, you will ignore this. So Git module ignore env, so that, I mean, all this will be excluded from the Git, right? So but I mean, in my project, I mean, since I'm the only one who work on this, I will just remove it. I will get my password to the GitHub. But I mean, this only works when you're the solo, and I mean, you trust your team, completely trust your team. But I mean, in the environment, I mean, for the security reasons, so you don't want to share your environment variables, especially for the password, secret keys from the Stripe clerk. You don't want to share those things. So the next one is the module. So we have in previous videos, we have practiced how to do this. We will further improve them in the future. But all these are the submodules, right? So this one is the Raojin web app. So you first find you see that, I mean, here Raojin you can run it. You can run in the I mean, simulates the production environment. So you run it to see if there's any error, and you can also have this product app, product done, to deploy it to anywhere. So I mean, this one has some difficulties. I mean, if you do it uh, on on the verse. So in verse, I think you just share this. You just Versio. So if you deploy it to the Versio, I think what you can do is that I mean, because all the parameters are in here, here we don't have the environment variable. In the future, here we have an environment variable, but I mean we won't deploy this load balancer. So for all the packages, we don't have one. So we don't we only deploy one, right? So you just need to copy paste the environment variables here to the Versio. So that is the common way, very popular way to deploy web app. But I mean, other than web app, we have a lot of cases we have to use. Like we deploy the products, we have to have some common structure. So these are, I think, it is I have used it for long, this structure for long, so it is should be very efficient. Other than that, I think this one is just that every time that you initialize submodules, it will check to the I forget the name of it. So that what you want to do is that you go to that repository and make sure that it's check out to me. Or your team that make sure you check out to a specific branch. So you can do it here, the initiate. So I think that's pretty much about the micro-repo and how you manage it. So let's test some infrastructures. Let's first test if these infrastructures works or not. Let's test. We can reverse the order. Let's say that we test the redis first, right? So make redis app. Okay, so Docker Compose not found. Why Docker Compose not found? Oh, it is here. Make help. The Redis is Redis here. Oh, so here I still need to change do some changes. I think what I have done is that I use the Docker Compose instead of Docker Compose. So in the 2024, they have already changed all this Docker Compose to Docker Compose. So what I'm going to do is that I'll search all the Docker Compose. I think I will change this Docker Compose was modified from Docker Compose app and done. So I'll change everything to the Docker Compose. So this is a new way to do it. So so after this, let's test the Redis. Avoid the Redis inside the port variable is not set. Okay, so I think what it's the best strategy is to test it, to run a simple test. So here, because I did not include all the environment variables, so here I will include the environment variable like elasticsearch. We have the app includes not infrastructure, but IO MongoDB, Postgres, prefect, rabbitmq, redis. Okay, everything is here. Let's just you see now it works properly. So okay, so right now let's test it. Container redis is up. Yeah. Yes. So let's do others. So let's say that the next one is rabbitmq. Make rabbitmq app. So it will deploy the rabbitmq. So right now I have a messaging queue, and we can check it by running the docker stats. So we have the rabbitmq, we have the redis, we have Virgin, web app, and the load balancer. All of them you see they are running smoothly. Okay, so let's do the prefect. Prefect it depends on the min IO. Let's do the min IO app first. So the min IO will have 4 replicas and yeah, and a load balancer. So let's wait for a little bit. Okay, let's do the elasticsearch. Oh, elasticsearch is a little bit different. So elasticsearch, there are also, there are errors. So I have already, if you just randomly build the elasticsearch, you have a different error. So I have tested it. So all these codes has been well tested. So let's spin up elasticsearch. So elasticsearch is a little bit complex because you will see. So we have 3 replica for elasticsearch. So and the Kibana will also be installed. So you see here, and it will give error, give an error. Yep, it will give an error. Why? Because for most of the other modules, I just for most of the modules, I just adopt the default. So for example, I will not specify the volumes. But for Elasticsearch and min IO, we have to. I think it's a good idea to put it in the home directory instead of the system directory. In case your system crash, every data gone, and also your home directory has a lot of. Usually, I have this one. I only have 1 terabytes of the data. I think 1 terabytes of the data. But in a lot of cases, we actually I have 16 terabytes of the data of the home space. So to do this, so we actually we use the space in the home directory. So instead of the system directory. So I usually use the one SSD for the system and two hard drive Iron Wolf 16 terabytes in RAID 1 for the home directory. So to make everything safer. So what we can do here is that we can just change mode. I think for every directory, every subdirectory of this to fully access. So we will also do this for min.io and redis. Redis, I don't think that I should do this, but okay. So but let's test it again. So make elasticsearch app. Okay, so everything is ready. Okay, so we can also spin up. Now we can also spin up the prefect. Prefect, I think most people are not familiar with it. So, but I mean, if you are not doing the online processing, I think it is very useful to do a cron job. Here, I think instead of cron job, I think the scheduler, I use the prefect as a scheduler. I like their UIs. Okay, so everything works perfect, and for the let's see that I mean I have tested the postgres grass. So since this server is completely new, so everything I have to install it. So I have to install all the infrastructure. So right now is MongoDB. Okay, the MongoDB is denied because that I haven't tested the MongoDB ones. I will remove it for now. Anyway, I don't use it. I use the Elasticsearch instead of the MongoDB. Let's remove the MongoDB here. Okay. Okay, so I'll push everything here. So I did not follow the best practice here. It should use some message, but I mean for some not very important, I will just use update. Okay, so now everything is updated, and let's check all the dockers. Okay, so this is the dockers and their usage. Usually Elasticsearch use the most. It is one of the most important expensive database, but I like it, and I'm quite familiar with Elasticsearch, so I will use Elasticsearch a lot. And this is a memory usage. So you see that I mean Elasticsearch takes most of the memories. So okay, so that's pretty much it for today. So I will make another video for all this infrastructure if you like. So that's it. Thanks for watching.